Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. We are off to Wellington for today's daily challenge, which will see us begin with one motorway, and we will receive double traffic lights as we go. Huzzah! Let's draw this little yellow road here. Hope everyone had a happy, healthy, safe, and Merry Christmas. I had a good time, visited the family, got some stuff, gave some stuff, had some lasagna, took home some leftover lasagna. It was a wonderful time. A good time was had by all, as you say. This light blue will come up here, slide in that way. We'll get another one right there, like so. Tremendous. Hi, Nora. Hi, get away from the cables. You're not allowed to eat my cables. We go through this very often. You're not allowed to eat my cables, cat. Good morning, Sun Flares Space. Sunny was here first. Ow. Hope you had a good Christmas. Good morning, Shotgun Splicer. Shotgun Splicer was not here first, but, you know, Shotgun Splicer is here now, and that's what matters, isn't it? Ow. Get away from that. Oh boy. Let us take our 4 traffic lights, and that'll probably be the only 4 traffic lights we wind up taking for this entire run, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we'll need to ever so slightly restructure this tunnel, get these reds going down that away. That should be good and fun and cool. I did have a good holiday. It was a good time, made cookies with my sister, and then much more importantly, ate cookies both with and without my sister. They were very tasty. We made crinkles, we made anise cookies, which I find gross, but some people like anise cookies. They're cookies with anise in them, I suppose. I also had a weird experience over the Christmas holiday. Over the weekend, so to speak. So there's this movie you may or may not have ever heard of called It's a Wonderful Life, right? And one of the stars of the movie, one of the supporting side characters, is played by an actress named Donna Reed. Donna Reed, as you're possibly aware, was a very pretty lady. Take a bridge over here, and so typically around Christmas time, because It's a Wonderful Life gets played around Christmas time pretty much exclusively. Hello. The position of these yellows relative to this yellow is a problem. Let's reconsider every step we've ever taken in our lives. No, that seems difficult. Let's instead just redraw these yellows up to here, and then perhaps toss these reds out that way. Sunflare Space is going to put pictures in the Discord of the hobby cooking she did with her dad. That's going to be lovely. Thank you, Sunny. This will go out like so. Boop, 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 and boop. These reds will need to be restructured to go off here. Come on now. Seriously? Do you really need to be involved there? I don't think you really need to be involved there. I think that's a little bit much. Here, you come down like so. There. The reds will swoop in like so. These 3 yellows can support this yellow circle for at least a while. You know, when we get a motorway, we might decide to motorway these reds over to here. But I digress. So there's a lady named Donna Reed, right? She was an actress. She played an important character in the movie It's a Wonderful Life. I'm going to divulge a secret right now. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life. But I'm reliably informed that it's a good movie and it plays every year at Christmas and whatever, okay? And one thing that always happens, because, you know, Donna Reed is the kind of super pretty lady that people feel comfortable saying is a super pretty lady, more so than, say, Kate Upton, to use a modern example of a different kind of pretty lady. We're going to take a motorway here. So Donna Reed's a very pretty lady, and every year when everyone watches It's a Wonderful Life, inevitably a bunch of people tweet about how pretty Donna Reed is, right? In fact, so many people do this that when I was scrolling through my Twitter feed on Christmas Eve, I saw 2 consecutive tweets. One, a retweet from a friend of mine that basically says, my favorite part of watching It's a Wonderful Life is when people pretend that Donna Reed isn't hot. And then the tweet right above that is another friend, my friend Rachel, saying, my favorite part of Christmas Eve is everyone posting how fucking hot Donna Reed is. Okay? So there's 2 people who make basically the same tweet, one right after another, on my Twitter feed. This, if you're on Twitter at all, is not uncommon. This is a thing that happens. It's funny. It's amusing. Sometimes it's worth, making a tweet saying, hey, look, I had 2 people tweet basically the same thing, one right after another. Right? Which I did. I made a tweet that said the timeline is good, that included a screenshot of my timeline with 2 different people tweeting about how pretty they think Donna Reed is. That's it. That tiny innocuous little tweet. It's nothing. It's a crapped out little thought into which I put 2 seconds of effort. Okay? That crapped out little thought into which I have put 2 seconds of effort has amassed 13,000 likes. I don't understand. I don't understand how that tweet winds up getting 13,000 likes. Good morning, Bagoonicorn. Oh, let's take this little light blue thing, slide up that away. We need to get these beiges to work together to go over here. 13,000 likes for my tiny observance of 2 different people talking about how hot Donna Reed is. And listen, Donna Reed, very pretty lady. It helps that my friend Rachel is like mildly mid-tier Twitter famous. She's got Rachel's got like 50,000 followers. Okay, good for her. So 50,000 people follow my friend Rachel, and she retweeted my pithy observation that my timeline had synced up well. That still doesn't quite explain how 13,000 people hit the little heart button. But hey, it's Twitter. It's entirely possible that 600 people hit the little heart button, and then 14,400 bots hit the little heart button. That could totally be the case. We've drawn motorway number 1 over here. It's for these dark blues to get up that away. I do have another motorway because we started with one after all. I did say that I would motorway these reds when and if they ever become a thing, so let's do that. We're just gonna kill and murder this tunnel, draw motorway number 2 right down there. Do I want those? Actually, I think I want these 2 reds to come from right here to get over there. That'll be a little bit shorter of a motorway. Oh!
I thought there would be no GRRM today, BC holidays, but there is, and I'm happy.
There is indeed a gimmimimim today, despite the holiday. In fact, that gives me a lovely excuse to transition into showing off this week's planned stream schedule. And you may note it's the stream schedule. It's the typical stream schedule. We're just not doing anything yesterday, which was Monday. But today, we are doing Gimmimimim. The plan, at least my idea, is more Final Fantasy Tactics tonight. I do have a fair number of Steam games I've never played, and I did get a bunch of Steam games for Christmas, and Circle Master is not here, so I might wind up, doing a mini little Steam-a-palooza or something tonight, but the plan is we're going to be streaming tonight, and it's business as usual this week, basically. We need more greens to get over that way. Give me another motorway. We're good on road, at least for the moment. This red circle has indeed gone circular, which is basically fine. We'll come sliding down this way. You go over there. We still need greens to get off this way. You know what? It's a good thing that we pulled back one of these tunnels because it gives me an excuse to just do this. Boom. these 3 greens of Orient are. No, these 3 greens are going to go off that way. This one will come back this way. You're a circle now. That's completely and totally fine. We've got these 5 yellows sliding down from the north. Ooh, hi there. You're annoying. Not terribly so, however, because we do have these 2 greens right here. And you know what? Rather than burn a motorway, I think I'm just going to draw a very long bridge road like so. You 3 greens can go off that away. This will be a 5th blue going to support this blue circle. So, yes, the plan again is probably Final Fantasy Tactics, maybe something else later tonight. And then business as usual for the remainder of the week. I do, after all, have to be around and available in case anyone should suddenly be in need of a deposition today, which, listen, I suppose something could happen. You can never make too many assumptions in my line of work, but I would be surprised if I wind up getting an assignment today. Let's take another tunnel to make sure I'm good on tunnels. Yeah, this rendition of Dancing... Remove from this playlist. It's what I get for putting any song with lyrics on the Gimmimimim playlist. It's not a thing we should have ever done. Don't let me ever do that again. Also, we're going to knock the CPU audio down like half a dB of skosh. We'll take another tunnel. We'll draw a motorway number 3, which will go from right here up to right there. These beiges will service that beige. Everything will be beige forever. No, we're not a certain kind of white lady's Christmas decorations. It's not going to be beige forever. Beige forever might as well be the title of the episode, but still. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch, big tired. Ow. Fun and pain. That basically describes my weekend. Shotgun Splicer has redeemed a hydrate. It sounds like a good idea. Hold on. We need to pause so that I can grab the... Okay, true fact, I intended to mute, not pause. I just hit the wrong button, but now I'm going to pour water, and I know that's auditorially unpresent. Auditorially? It sounds bad. Hold on. We have hydrated and then also coughed. Cough was not part of the channel point redemption, but hey. Always get more bang for your buck, right? More than you bargained for. That's it. So, what was I going to say? I got some cool and fun stuff for Christmas. I got a big 3-tiered cat tower scratcher thing for Nora, which I can put together at some point. I got, what else did I get? I got fancy new string lights for my stream setup, which is good because I lost the remote to the ones that I had. Plus, I just got more of them so I can put them in different places. They can be controlled with an app or with, like, sounds. So I have a horrible idea that I don't even want to say what it is in case I can't do it right, but I have a fun idea. We'll see if that comes together. These greens are going to go over here. We're going to have these 2 swing up this way, take care of this business. Everything's going to be just a little bit shorter. You go off like so. Hopefully, if any of these greens want to go circular, it's going to be this one. This green going circular would be, broadly speaking, fine. Any other green going circular would be annoying. This one can point up that way. I've got a whole bunch of unused greens right over here, just waiting for something to do with them, but, you know, we don't necessarily need that. I could... Actually, you know what I should do? Should probably... Well, for one, I should take the motorway this week, and then wind up immediately deploying that motorway to get some light blues, dark blues off in thisly direction, I bet. If I put these three together, can motorway number 1 circle up like so? And then once that motorway fixes itself, you go away from everything, come back down here, little dark blue car. All right, you, now, can you three work together? Yes, like that. Motorway number 4 and motorway number 1 are gonna run basically right next to each other, going to their separate dark blue businesses. And, well, actually, okay, I definitely can't reposition motorway number 4 to be over here, but could I take motorway number, no, there's no way. Okay. These dark blues want to be helpful, but there's no way that they can motorwise themselves up here. So, that's not gonna happen. What is gonna happen, first, is you going up that way. Second is a realization of problem. I'm having a realization of problem. My problem is this green business. This green business wants to be supported by dudes, and it just presently isn't getting that. So, I could have an idea for that. It is Sunday, so let's see if I get a motorway. If I get a motorway this weekend, we're basically fine. If not, this business is in crisis mode. So let's not take a motorway. Fuck. All right, we'll take a roundabout. That's not the end of the world. Crap. Well, I could draw a very long bridge road for these greens. It would have to go like up through here, over here, down here, through here, and into here. That would be exceedingly bad, I think. Yeah, exceedingly is the proper level of bad to describe that proposal. Let's instead do this. We're going to turn this little pleasant turn into an intersection. This is going to go up here and straight into there. Now these 4 greens are presently tasked with the support of 2 businesses, one of which is currently dying. That, as you may believe, is bad. It's not good, actually. We're going to help make it a little more good by... Good morning, M. Pizarro. I had a good Christmas. I hope you did as well. We're going to make this bad green situation a little bit less bad. Well, still the same amount of green. We're going to run these 3 greenhouses out over to here. You see these are already pouring out their cars. But hopefully, fullness of time and all that, we flood this marketplace with enough greens. Yeah, you see here comes the green cavalry up into this part of the woods. Okay. That seems good and fine. This light blue exists, which is not great, actually. Oh, Sonny, I wasn't even done bragging yet. I got a really nice SteelSeries headset to replace my computer headphones. That's lovely. They have a mic, which theoretically means I also have a new streaming mic, but I'm at least mildly confident that they're better than the streaming mic I have now, but still. Or they're not as good as the streaming mic I have now, rather. Shotgun Splicer says I could take the 4 greens I was talking about into this upper green circle. I mean, I could, but I don't think I would want... They probably will work with my PS5, actually. That's true. I do have a wireless PS5 headset that I've been using for the PS5, but yeah. Yeah. they're very, very much useful and welcome, and I am glad to have them. This beige is going to be a little bit more efficient going that way. So yeah, I could definitely run these greens up to here, and I could finagle this such that it gets all 4, but I don't want to have just 4 supporting this business. I might want to do something else with these, like maybe this light blue house is obnoxiously placed too, because it's really blocking any efforts to swing more down, so I'd have to go up. Anyway, I should focus more on the problem I have here. Fortunately, I have a solution to the problem I have here. The problem I have here can be solved by running these 3 light blues right up here. I didn't actually see these 3 light blues until just now. So these 3 light blues can go tunnel themselves off this way, and I think they're going to be fine just taking care of this business, actually. Like, it's going to get into the danger zone for a second, but then it's immediately going to be pulled out of the aforementioned danger zone. And right now, like, already it's down to 4 houses in the queue, or 4 people in the queue, and we've got 4 more cars coming. So these 3 houses, fullness of time, are going to support that just fine. Give me a second bridge. Thank you. So I got my headphones, I got little string lights, or not string lights, but like sticky. I got lights like the lights that I have. You may have noticed that I haven't been using my stream background lights for a few weeks. It's because I lost the remote. I lost the remote control for them, so I have no power over how they look right now, and I can't even turn them on. So I get to take down those lights and put up new lights, which is lovely. This blue business right here is gonna be fine. We're just gonna have to make life even harder for these greens, I think. We're just gonna do that. And we'll run these 3 right up into here. I could have done like a roundabout right about here. It's entirely possible that Nora took that remote. She does kind of like she does have a bit of a hidey hole under the bookcase behind my desk. What is this? Hold on. Why are there cars leaving this place? Where do you go? Oh, you left immediately when this business spawned because you could technically get there. Okay. So that's not a design flaw. That's just a thing that happened that we're going to have to deal with. Okay, fine. What was I saying? So I got more stream lights. I got my fancy headset. I got a collection of the first 5 Dragon Age graphic novels, which is cool. Nice little Dragon Age lore comic type situation going on. That's gonna be lovely. I got food. I do like me some food. I got snacks and cookies and pretzels, and my mom made lasagna, which is always nice. By my mom made, I mean my sister and I made using the sauce recipe that my mom came up with, which is basically just tomato puree and spices, but you know, my mom made lasagna. Let's go with that. We're gonna take, give me a second tunnel, I think. We've got 2 bridges I'm not currently using. Tunnels, as we've seen, can be very useful, particularly in a pinch. All of a sudden, I have 9,000 dark blues going off to support, hopefully they're at least going to the circular one. They are at least going to the circular one. That's nice. Things that aren't going to the circular one, at least at present, include all of these beiges. All of these beiges can swing up this way, and they'll just staple themselves there. So now we have 7 going up here to this circle. That circle is thus fine. Do I want or need to put more of these greens? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something that might make life a little bit difficult for these yellows. And I'm just gonna put these 3 greens right here and connect that. This is gonna have the function of sending more greenhouses off into this clusterfuck, which is good because this clusterfuck, as you may have previously heard it described, is a clusterfuck. I've got 4 greenhouses right here and another 6 right here, so there are 10. The good news is there are 10 greenhouses as part of this clusterfuck. The bad news is they're servicing like this business, which is way the fuck all the way over here, and this business, which is also way the fuck all the way over here. So, you know, the fact that there are 11 houses servicing it might not actually matter that much. Give me a 3rd bridge. I also got like a couple of blankets, which is nice because my blankets have been falling apart. I got a throw blanket. I got a bed blanket. 'Twas a good Christmas at Casa de Goog. And today, I get to hopefully just hang around the house, do nothing, play Madden, and possibly, I don't know, put together a cat tower. And then stream Final Fantasy Tactics later tonight. So that's gonna be fun. Ow, goodness. And of course, I cannot stop myself from looking forward to, and shamelessly plugging, Subathon Fantasy Final Subathon 7. I forgot the name of the gimmick thing I'm doing. Final Subathon 7. Oh, Shotgun Splicer asks what I'm playing in Madden, and basically what I like franchise mode in Madden. I don't really care for playing against people in Madden, both because I'm not very good and because I find that online games tend to be more cheese-based than let's play an actual football game. Which, listen, I know it's Madden, and Madden's not the best at simulating actual football games, but nobody even tries to play actual football games in Madden. They just have, like, 2 or 3 plays that work all the time, and they use those plays. But anyway, yeah, I do franchise mode. I had been doing a couple where I just did a fantasy draft of dudes in the NFL, and I did pretty well with those. I realized that I kept drafting the same players because I have a different strategy than the CPU. So late in the draft, I'm going for like speedy wide receivers with low overall ratings because the only stat I care about, the only rating I care about for wide receivers is speed. And it's like, how many times can I have the same guys on my team? So I decided to take a couple of teams with like interesting rosters and try to build them into champions. And I'm working on the Chicago Bears right now. Made the Super Bowl season 2, lost the Super Bowl season 2, but you know, doing well in season 3. I would not consider myself anywhere near good enough at Madden to stream Madden, but you know, it's a thing. It's a game that exists. By the way, we got a problem. Sorry to short circuit the Madden talk, but we got a problem with this business. This business over here probably needs to not be, yeah, we're gonna need to draw motorway number 5 and just kill all of this road. All of this road right here is gonna go away, including that traffic light. Listen, Vikings fans have been grown men for a very long time because the Vikings are usually quite bad, so their fans are always like, oh. See, because it makes them grown men. Anyway, we've drawn motorway number 5. It's going to go up here and send these greens basically straight into this business. Assuming this business doesn't fucking die in the next 8 seconds, that's going to be a-okay. What's not going to be a-okay, unfortunately, is this beige up here, which is weird because this beige up here is very well supported. But, you know, sometimes that just doesn't stop things from being fucking terrible. This dark blue has come into existence. There's not much that I can do about that at the moment. I have put this dark blue house right here, which could theoretically take care of everything, even though it probably won't. I think the beiges on, I think the beiges are just having a moment right now, because this beige is in trouble, that beige is in trouble. This green up here is actually getting angry, which I find annoying, but, you know. Here, we're gonna put some of these greens off over to here because, like, these greens down, this green business down here suddenly has 10 houses of support. Now that I've separated out these, oh, this beige died. Well, that's unfortunate. 3,949 commuters over 110 days. That's not a bad score, I think. Top 2% in the world, we take those. And Samurai Sam has not completed today's daily challenge. It's almost like there was a major religious holiday yesterday. Samurai Sam's not around. Well, you know what? We'll take the GGs by default. Haha! Victory and triumph for the underscore Goog. Drop those GGs in the chat if you've got them and whether or not you have them. Let's bring in our best friend, Wordle. Hello, Wordle. It is great that you're here. There is an E in the word. Okay. That's a good start. We chose to drop a, interesting. Well, we can't choke. There's no C. It's not those, obviously. There's no T and no S. That would be a horrendous guess. It could be whole, right? It's not. We tried to show whole on stream and it didn't work out, which was terrifying. Apparently the Wordle clowned on Bagoonicorn today. Sunny suggests that it could be shove, but there's no S. So I don't think it's that. Could be phone, right? PHONE? Absolutely could be, absolutely is. Yeah. We got the Wordle in 4. Hooray for me. I am the Wordle getter. All right. Silly little Wordle text goes away because we have entered the group stage in the sense that, come on, connections. Let me scroll down. Don't tell me how to play the game. I know how to play the game. Fine, I'll zoom out so I can see the submit button. Stupid web interface of your stupid game. Oh, Bagoonicorn had the ONE but couldn't get to phone. You tried like alone and other words like that. That's a shame. All right, we have street, drive, alley, and lane are all like names for streets, right? You know, they're you will see roads named something street or something lane, etc., etc., etc. And I don't see a fifth one of those, so I'm confident that this is a grouping of 4 road names. Hooray! Just give someone a spinning kick and look at the camera and go, road names. Family Guy. Anyway. So, you can... Okay, stemming and curbing both mean like holding back, right? As do limit and hold, for that matter. They can be like stopping the flow or slowing something down. And I don't see a fifth one of those, so I'm confident in that. What? Oh, check! Fuck. Check is a word that means a fifth one of fuck. So that was wrong. The game told me I'm 1 away, so it's probably take back limit, put in check. Oh, for Christ's sake. All right, we're going to deselect all. Try this again. So a stem and a leaf, these are parts of a flower. But I don't see anything else that goes that way. Check and a folio, those are both like books or parts of... I don't know. Page, sheet, folio are all kind of paper terms, but that's about it. You can thumb and leaf through pages. That's true. But... Well, now I've hit a stumbling block. So let's go back to this thing where I was one away. You can curb something, which is just like obstructing it, slowing it down. You can check. You can limit. Have we done these four without hold? Restrain. Okay. All right. So now we need to figure out these right here. So yeah, you can page and leaf through. You can thumb through a book. You can blow through a book. That's kind of true. Sheet hold. It's either blow or pick for the fourth one, if that's where they're going. Nope. And that one didn't even tell me one away, so I'm just off. Okay, let's shuffle this up, try to get this right. Let's see here. So, I mean, sheet, folio, page, and leaf are all... They're different types of notebook, right? Yeah, paper in a book. Okay. Pick, thumb, hold, and blow. These are all things you do with musical instruments, right? Things... They're also things you can do to your nose. That's true. Those are indeed things you can do to your nose. You're absolutely correct, the New York Times. I'm not even mad. This is yesterday's immaculate grid. We need Houston Astros, Chicago White Sox, Philadelphia Phillies, and dudes who played first base, had a 300 batting average, or a 30 homer season. Sadly, Sonny, although Pedro Martinez did play for the Phillies, he never played first base. I don't think he had a 300 batting average, and he did not hit 30 home runs in a season. So, Pedro Martinez was your classic really, 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 really bad hitter for a pitcher. So, yeah, no. Dude who did play first base for the Philadelphia Phillies at least once, I'm willing to bet, is Matt What do you mean Matt Stairs never played first base? I know he was primarily a pinch hitter, but he never played first base? Not once? Not ever? No, never? Ugh. Curse is foiled again on the very first one. Now I'm sad. And other than that, this is a super solid, easy grid. I can do this grid. Cursed. Sadness and failure and pain. A Chicago White Sox player who played first base for at least one game is Frank Thomas. God. 300 batting average in a season is, I was going to say, Tim Raines probably did it, right? Sounds right. He was with the White Sox for a while. He was good. Let's use a slightly more obscure White Sox and say Ray Durham never hit three. Anger. Apparently Ray Durham never hit three. Okay, Tim Anderson then. Tim Anderson hit 300 for one season with the White Sox, didn't he? He sure did. James Thom hit 30 homers when he was with them. Good for him. A Houston Astro who played first base for at least one game is Lance Berkman. And a Houston Astro who had 30 homers in a season is Jeff Bagwell, who was also a first baseman. We got 7. I screwed up twice. Sadness, failure, and pain. Let us guess the dot game. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, but I was trying to make one this time. I'm funny. Okay. So we must guess this dot game. This is a game that has probably like I'm guessing an old-timey medieval type situation, because you've got a brazier here with fire in it and got wood and stone buildings. This is pretty bad graphics, right? Well, not pretty bad. This is indicative to me that either this is a very close blown up screenshot, or this is like a PS3 game. So maybe we're looking at, looks like you're looking through glass. It kind of does. This isn't Skyrim. This doesn't have the style of Skyrim, but I think it's a contemporary game with Skyrim, you know? So we're thinking, ow. I don't know. Something in that era. It could even be, it could be The Witcher 3? I don't think so, but I could be wrong about stuff. So what if we say The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt? No. Turns out I'm wrong. Metacritic score 83%. So fairly well received game, not tremendously so. I don't know what this is supposed to indicate. Oh, Sunny appears to have had an epiphany. Senwa. Well, I have an obvious. Is it Senwa's Saga, Hellblade 2? Or is it Hellblade, Senwa's Sacrifice? There are two of these. Let's go with the first one. It was indeed Hellblade, Senwa's Sacrifice. What? Exactly. Oh, these appears to be Dudes on Spikes. Original platform, Windows and PS4. Dudes on Spikes. We've seen Dudes on Spikes before. This is awful and disgusting and bloody. You're creepy face paint man. Hi there, creepy face paint man. And then this is, here's some gameplay footage. Apparently you play as a chick with a ponytail. That's neat. Perhaps this is the aforementioned Hellblade. Wait a second, this is, okay. Well, this not a dude. This lady is creepy face paint lady. And then this is slashy murder kill lady. Okay. We collectively, as a unit, we guessed the dot game in 2. We got 7 on the Immaculate Grid. It took us a minute to solve the connections and the Wordle in 4. Hey, you know what? It's a day. It's a day, and this has been a show. This is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks, I will be back later tonight, 5 o'clock Eastern, with probably Final Fantasy Tactics, maybe something else. We shall see. As always, pop in the Discord server for updates. And I don't have anything else. I thought I had something else. I'll be back tomorrow. How about that? Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Sunny, enjoy your nap. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.